Hello, can you hear me? Okay, good. Let's go ahead and get started with this unboxing. Um, Here we are. The box is so big it doesn't even fit on my screen. Let's go ahead and get this open. So, what do you think is in this box? Alright, using my little slashy tool. So we've got in here a bunch of Bakugan starter sets. I found these for like half off on eBay. How am I going to do this? I got this one featuring Pyrus Halcor. This one featuring a Pyrus Hydrus. This one featuring a Hydrus. And this one featuring a Ventus Dragonoid. We'll get better views of each of them in just a moment. And every single one of these sets contains a Pyrus Bakugan. So that's really going to extend my Pyrus faction options. And that starter set decided to delete my mouse across my desk. Hold on. Let me fix my settings. Alright. Yeah, we'll do them in this order. Alright. We'll start with the Pyrus Halcor set. It also comes with an Aurelus Dragonoid and Darkest Pegatrix. I do have a Darkest Pegatrix, but I have the Season 1 core mold, and these are the Season 2 sets. Come to think of it, I've never actually opened a Season 2 3-pack before. This will be my first Season 2 3-pack, although I have opened a Season 2 Battle Gear 4-pack before. And plenty of Season 1 3-packs. And I did open... No, I didn't. Not the regular releases of the Season 3 3-packs. Just the TCG releases. How do I get into this thing? Hold on. Wow. The packaging is not symmetrical, I will tell you that much. You know what? Let's just break into this thing. Wow. These are a lot more securely packaged than the Season 1 3-packs, I'll tell you that. Hey, if I was making a YouTube video, this is the part where you'll see a jump cut. But we're live, so you have to watch me open this in real time. Sorry about that. There we go. We're in. So it should come with 6 cores. If I can get them out of here. Alright, well, I guess let's do the cards first, because those actually decided to come out. And all of these cores I have in other colors, so I know how to close them all. You won't see me struggling with the closing or the openings. Wait, these came with gate cards too? I was unaware that they do. Okay. Let's see. Silent Spears. Scorching Swords. Pyro Cannon. Darkest Pegatrix. That's a cool art. Aurelus Dragonoid. And Pyrus Halcor Ultra. That's a really cool art. They all are. Now let's get these out. That's why I couldn't get the cords up. Now for the cords. We've got Orange Shield. This one is plus 50 plus 1. Green Fist. Plus 100. Darkest and Aquos get plus 3. Green Fist. Plus 150 plus 2. Green Fist. Plus 150 plus 1. Green Fist. Plus 50 plus 1. And Green Fist. Plus 1. Now let's get the actual... Wow, that's a lot of Green Fists in this set. That means 2 of the 3 Bakugan are double fist. I'm a little short on time tonight, and I want to get to some gaming before I kill stream. So, I'm not going to roll out the ones that are already open. I'm just going to show them. With Halcor, he does have manual parts in his feet. Here's a Pyrus Halcor Ultra. And now let's get these 2 guys out. There's one. And there's 2. I'll pop these open for you real quick so you can see them. But I'm not going to concern myself with actually rolling them. I'm just going to pop them the cheap, easy way with the magnet. Let me just eat this packaging on out of here. Alright. Actually, we've got a handy gate card. So here, I will drop on the Pegatrix. There's Darkest Pegatrix. Pegatrix is my favorite Bakugan. And this will be number 6 for me in Pegatrix. I have all 4 of her molds, and I want to get all 20 of them. I mean, she has 4 molds, but they're available in multiple colors, and I want to get all 20 Pegatrixes that have been released. And this is a Dragonoid. Alright, there he is. And Season 2 Core Dragonoid does have a manual part in his horn. You have to pull his horn up like that. And there he is. He looks really nice in gold. I do have another Dragonoid in gold, the new Season 3 Ultra. And that Dragonoid is even cooler looking than this one. But Dragonoid looks good in all the colors, actually. Except that very first Season 1 core. That one just looks fat. Alright. We'll move right along. I got the Pyrus Hydra Set. This one will come with an Aquos Halcor. That Halcor was a Ultra. This one is the base core. So you'll see the differences. And it also comes with Dragonoid in Ventus this time in green. So let's go ahead and rip-tar this box and get into this one. Let's go ahead and get into the cards. Oh, I can see the core right on the top of the stack is a helix in this one. So at least we're getting a little variety in the cores. All right. This one comes from the same gate card because the Ultra is the same color. And I can see the gate card is shiny enough to reflect the packaging. Sorry about that. All right. Ventu Channeler. Aquaplate. Pyro Hammer. These all look like equipment cards in these sets. And then here we go. Aqua's Halcor. Ventus Dragonoid. And the two Ventus Dragonoids tonight are actually the first Dragonoids in my collection that are the green ones. And then Pyrus Hydra Set. Alright, let's get out the cores. So we have a Helix. Minus 300, minus 1. So this is what would be considered a trap core. Another Helix. Minus 200, plus 5. Another Helix. Plus 500, minus 1. Normally you don't see so many Helixes in the same pack. It's the rarest. It's supposed to be the rarest of the 5 cores. And then we have Magic Shield, plus 600. Magic Shield, plus 500. And regular shield, this one's a plus 200. All right, let's get out the cores. And here we have Pyrus Tigress. You do have to flip down its back feet. And we have, we're going to get these guys out. And let's yeet the packaging out of the way. All right, let's grab a gate. Let's grab a core card, and let's open these up. Starting with, you have to pull down his tail. But here's Halcor, the core version of Halcor. And here's Drago. Let's find his spot. There it is. And let's pull his horn up. There we go. All right. Now we're going to go into the third box. We're going to do this one, Ventus Dragonoid, but this one's an Ultra. And you know what? When I pull them out, I'll show you the differences between the two cores. level. And this one also comes with a Pyrus Tigress core and a Darkest Hydrus core. And this will actually be my first Season 2 core version of Hydrus. I have the Hydrus Ultra I just opened, and I also have that one in Chaos. And I also have the Season 1 core Aquos Hydrus, which is its native color. But this will be my first Season 2 core Hydrus. So, same deal. Let's get into the cards first. Alright, let's toss these over here. This time the gate card is the green one, or I mean the trainer card. Alright. Dark Daggers. Pyro Cannon. Baku Mortar. Trox. Dragonoid Ultra. And Hydrus. Now let's get into the Bakugan. Oh, I forgot to do the cores. Hold on. Alright, here's the cores. Starting with Orange Shield. This one is Chaos and Aquos get plus 400. Orange Shield, minus 100. Orange Shield, Aquos and Ventus get plus 400. Orange Shield, plus 300. Green Fist, plus 100. And then Pyrus and Chaos get plus 3. Other Green Fist, minus 1. Alright. Now we'll show off the Bakugan. Sometimes you just gotta retard the packaging, as YouTube Bakugan opener Kimbo says. Let's get this out of here. Flip up his horn. His horn was tight. Fold out the wings. Fold out the arms. Ventus Drago, Ultra Drago from Season 2 probably has more posable parts than most other Bakugan. You have optional fold-out arms, optional fold-out feet, and optional fold-out wings, and mandatory fold-out horn. As promised, I'll show you the difference. Here is Core Drago, and here is Ultra Drago. So as you can see, the Ultra has a lot more detail on it. And now let's look at the two cores. Pull out a trainer card. We're going to look at Trox. Alright, and Trox says pull out arms. It's funny, there are 4 different Trox models, and all 4 of them, the arms are a manual part. Season 2 Trox core kind of looks fat. I don't have a Season 1 Trox core, can't really compare them. The Season 1 Trox Ultra looks really... It's really accurate. It really looks like a dinosaur. And then the Season 2 Ultra Trox, which you'll see in a bit, looks like a robo-dinosaur. And here is Hydrus. Let me go ahead and get him open. And it looks like Hydrus is a similar design to Season 1 core Hydrus, except well, the legs aren't a manual part like in the Season 1 Hydrus, but the design is very reminiscent. Hydrus looks cool as the darkest. Alright, let's go into our fourth and final pack. And this one, it looks like, also comes with a helix. So yeah. The Season 1 packaging was so much easier to open. I never had to Reptar those packages. Alright. Cards. We'll start with the trainer card for white. And we will do the equipment. Hail bracers. For some reason they make the Chaos cards really hard to read. Because even though the text is standard white across all the cards in all factions, the background is white and light gray on Chaos. They really should make the text darker for Chaos, but they don't. And that makes it incredibly hard to read. Dark Helm. Another Pyro Cannon. And now let's get into the characters. We're going to Trox Ultra. Wow, that's a nice looking picture. And there's a lot more of the turquoise on him than on a normal Chaos. Chaos are usually mostly white with turquoise and sky blue highlights. But that guy, it looks like he's mostly turquoise in the picture. Here's a Pyrus Nilius. And Darkest Feral, who is a repeat in my collection, so Q Caller 1 is going to get my spare. And he comes with Helix Fist. So I have to make sure. I give him the right cores. So 2 red cores, magic shield. So here's the Helix plus Shadow Strike. And this one will go with the Feral. And then Red Fist plus 150 plus 4. Green Fist plus 100. Ventus and Chaos plus 3. Red Fist minus 4. Magic Shield plus 650. And Green Fist plus 2. I'm assuming this is the one that goes with Feral, because the other one was Chaos Ventus and Feral's Darkness. Alright, let's get the Bakugans out. Okay. Let's get this out of here. So I gotta get his arms out. So here's, and he opens his mouth a little bit. Here's Chaos Trox. You can see his tiny little arms up front. Here's gonna be, let's get the trainer. And Nilius has full down legs. Pyrus Nilius. And finally, I'll show it, even though I'm not keeping it. Darkest Feral. And Darkest Feral was actually one of the 6 Bakugan who I picked up the very first night I collected Bakugan. He was one of the 6 Bakugan that I bought. Darkest Feral. This one's going to Q-Caller along with his card and cores. So, Q-Caller, your Drago at home is getting a friend. Let me just fold him back up so I can pack him away. Alright. That's all the Bakugan stuff that came in my eBay purchase. I'm not going to open every Bakugan order on stream, just the big ones. But I think 12 Bakugan counts as a big order, don't you? Anyway, so I'm going to take a few minutes, get cleaned up, and then I'm going to switch the stream over to Morrowind. But for right now, I'm going to yeet everyone back to the pause screen. So I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Alright, we're going to go ahead and start getting Morrowind set up now. Give me a minute to adjust the camera and fix it back to face cam mode. Since I need table cam will serve no purpose in gaming. So, but I need to go back into the camera mode to fix it. So, bear with me for a minute, please. All right. Let's come back to my camera. Let's readjust. All right, I think that's good enough for tonight. Switch back to Morrowind. And it's not showing up correctly. What happened is I reinstalled my Morrowind with new settings. So let me go ahead and account for that in the studio. Yeah. I need to get to the brighter screen. And then I'll fix it properly. And it takes a minute to load because of all the mods that I run. But once it starts, it runs fine. When it comes up, I'll fix the screen over here as well. All right, it can start any day now. I think today will be just random running around. Here we go. Quick start. And from here, the screen is bright enough I can fix the screen over here. Let's do... It's a little lopsided that way. Let's... You know, it'd be a really fun game to play on stream if I can find a working version, is Myst. That was one of the first computer games I ever played back when I was little. I have fond memories of Myst. And we'll put myself down there. And that's good enough for what we need tonight. And we'll come over here. And I also forgot to update our category. So let's do that. And now the stream should say we're in Morrowind. And if there's anyone in chat, feel free to participate in the discussion, because I like chat input when deciding what to do certain things. Obviously, our character's name is going to be Evie. Today, we're going to be an Imperial teenage male. Wait. Apparently, it was customary back in these days for men to have, and of course, there's a lot of girl hairstyles available for boys too when you look at the teenage options. But let's go with one of those colonial looking ponytails. Just because. We'll be that guy. Yeah, we'll stick with him. And he will be a... We'll make him a scout. And he was born under the sign of the Tower. I like to randomly come up with my characters, new one for each run, because we're not doing questing or anything. We're just running around randomly. I've played Morrowind for many years. I've done so many quests. I prefer random exploration, to be honest. Alright. The teenage characters start in underwear, so we're going to go pick up some secret equipment. Those of you who have seen my Morrowind streams before know about my secret utility crate in the lighthouse, which is where we're going to go right now. One of these days I'm going to show you the private mobile base. It's this huge airship thing which doubles as a mansion and can go anywhere in vanilla.
You are a fool to walk around like that. Someone watching.
Alright, our secret utility crate. We'll take this weapon. Fun fact about the wings of the Queen of Bats. It is a unique sculpt weapon, which, even though they created it for the game, they never actually placed it into the game world. It's in the game data, and you don't have to download a mod. It's in the game data. You can pull it up in the construction set. They just forgot to put it in the game world itself. So the only way to get it without the construction set is to use the console. Alright, so we got our armor, our weapon. Let's take our utilities. Hippie ring is new. Maybe I'll show that off later. Which ring was that? Gold. Let's just take a bit of the gold this time. We'll take... Yeah, 32,000 gold should be enough. Utility ring I always use. We need the flight ring, defense ring. And now, there he is. He looks good, I think. Alright. If there's anyone out there in chat, go ahead and let me know where I should go. Because I don't really... Let's go... I know. Let's go funk around in the subway a bit. I think there's an entrance in the lighthouse. Let me check the lighthouse. Yeah. The only entrance to the subway that I know for sure where it is the Balmora one. But I'm pretty sure I know where the Sedanine one is. Let's just explore the subway and see where all the entrances are, shall we? I think that's a good run for today. Yeah, here's the subway. And somebody changed the name of that door. So yeah. This is what the subway looks like. And then these little cars have little switches inside that you can hit to go places, except not that one apparently. We we got to find the subway train that has the switches in it. Because that's... There we go. Let's see. Telvas, Zanchan, Dagon Fell, Seaside, Gnisis, Aldrun, Balmora, Pelagiad. Let's take a look at Seaside, because that sounds like it comes out in the wilderness somewhere. These big subway vaults almost look like museum corridors. I may... Hold on, we're getting a phone call. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. The phone is not supposed to ring during stream. Let's see where this ends up. Alright. Wait a minute. Okay, people over there. Okay, that's random. Random little subway door in the middle of nowhere. Let's see if we can figure out exactly where we are. Okay, we're in the northwest corner. Let's equip the flying ring and scout out the local territory. Alright, so that looks like the edge of the continent right there. And I think I set the fog too high. Usually I have distant land turned on. I'll have to fix that before the next stream. I had to do a complete reset of my Morrowind install the other day. Okay, I've lost track of where I am. But hey, here's a little settlement. Cool. Okay, so we know that the subway platform is near Cool. Yeah. Let's drop out of the sky. So here's the subway. And if we just walk straight under this little covered area, takes us to a silt strider. And then down here is, I think, an egg mine. And down this way is the village itself. And actually, I think one of my mods involves the trader here. So let's peek into the trader for a minute.
You wish to speak?
Alright, let's find the trader. There he is. He's a Nord. Empod? Empod? I will buy the Empod. You are now the new owner of the latest and cutting-edge musical magic that will provide you with hours of melodic entertainment. The irony is I can't actually run this item because, one, I don't have the music files set up in data files right now. The mod is distributed with blank music files, so you can put your own stuff in there. But also, because of Twitch's rules regarding music, I don't actually want to use it on stream. And for the most part, I'm only doing Morrowind stuff on stream. So I will never actually use the MPod. But it's good to know that it's there. In case I ever want to set it up for a personal play. So now we'll go back towards the Silt Strider. So that we can go back into the subway. And the other town I want to show you is Dagon Fell. It's a little Nordic village in the north, at the northern edge of the island. Alright, it's near, I remember it was near the Strider, I think there. We're not going to explore all the subway stations today. I think I want to give Dagon Fell some exploration. It's funny because Dagon Fell is actually a vanilla town, and which means I've seen it hundreds of times over the years, and yet they're going the wrong way. Yeah, I kind of want to explore it because I never really give that. A lot of players don't really give that village much attention. It's in the middle of nowhere at the northern edge of the map. It may as well be part of one of the expansions, even though it's not. You can see how far north it is compared with where we were. And that huge landmass you see to the east and to the south and to the west, that's all a continent mod that's rebuilding the mainland. Unfortunately, I won't. Okay, so this one's actually... Yeah, alright, so let's get our bearings. This is the subway. One of these days I'm going to go to Aldrune and start death noting everything, but I don't feel like being mean today, so... Some days in Morrowind I'm a mass murderer, and some days I'm just a random explorer. But every day I wear this bounty hunter armor, because, hey, it's out of place, but it's cool. So this is the town of Dagon Fell. It's a little Nordic village down here. And at the edge of town there's this big tower. I got half a mind to go explore the tower, since we happen to be here. And I don't often do random explorations. Sorkville. That's a Nordic name if I've ever heard one.
I will bathe in your blood.
Okay, I provoked a guy. Time to show you what the defense ring does. But in order to prevent my armor from glitching up, I need to take off my existing armor. And now we're gonna go defense ring. And my 3 bodyguards will make quick work of him. And now we'll take out that person. I may as well leave my bodyguards out for this place. Anything I want to take. Not really from her, but... Let's come over here. He's got a nice armor set. He's got bone mold. Based on his name, I think he's a Nord, which is strange. We're charging in full speed ahead because, hey, I got bodyguards, and my utility ring heals my... But this is called a... Alright, that's how you go onto the tower. Now this looks like a room with a lot of fancy stuff. Wow. Daedric Dagger. That looks cool. Take a look at that. That's a nice weapon. But I've already got a nice weapon. Corpse Preparation. This guy's a necromancer. Darkest Darkness. Charwich Koenig. Which I think means King something something. Night Falls on Sentinel. Oh. Ingredients. Ghoul Heart. Daedra Skin. Nagasta Kavada Kavakis. A whole book in foreign. Probably some spells. Arcade the Enemy. A corpse. Special Flora of Tamriel. That might come in handy. I mean, not really, but let's roleplay a little bit, shall we? Reflections on Cult Worship. Gold. Let's take that. And let's put the bodyguards away since we're safe for now. So we can actually see what this guy is. Oh, this is Sorkvild. This is the guy himself. Mask of Clavicus Vile. Interesting. And it's a constant effect enchantment. And now, we will disguise as him. We'll go into town pretending to be him. That sounds fun. Going into town pretending to be this guy. And there's the helmet he wore. That's a pretty cool looking helmet, actually. Looks like he's also in the Men with Ponytails Club. Lots of value in the furniture, but you saw those coins I picked up at the beginning of the game, so I don't really need those right now. Let's head back into town pretending to be this demon guy. Oh, stupid cliff racer. But you know, there's one thing to do about cliff racers. Winged Twilights are supposed to fly. That's why they're winged. Oh, come on. Stupid. Alright. Since we're going into battle, I'll go ahead and complete the look for this bit. Normally I like to run around with the helmet off. Makes me seem more personable. Let's take care of this cliff racer ourselves. I'm not that lazy. Sometimes you just have to get your hands dirty. So now we're headed back into the village. Okay, that looks like just a bit of decoration. Wow, we came down the wrong side of the village. That's alright, we're back on the dock.
What is it, lad?
Yeah.
There we are, and that's the full look. You know what? We were in the tower. That's the big highlight of Dagon Fell.
What is it, lad?
I'd say let's go back in the subway, but I actually kind of want to take a look where the boat goes. But hey, why the heck is there a signpost? This is the only town for miles around. Why is there a signpost? I will never understand that one. Let's go find the docks. Let's go back to the docks. How do I get over there? And we're going to see where the boat goes. And there's actually a nice little pirate ship mod where you can actually become the captain of a pirate ship and sail around Vardenfell. I'm thinking about getting that, but I don't have that set up currently.
What is it, lad?
I'd have to find it again. It's been years since I played that one. Let's see where the travel goes to. Oh, this one goes to Baramu. I think that's part of the mainland. Or Firewatch. Firewatch is a big imperial city on the mainland. Let's do Baramu. We can always sail to Firewatch later. Alright, I don't remember exactly what Baramu is. It's been a while since I've been here. So we saw one little shack. Is that the outskirts of town, or is that town? Hard to say. But doesn't look like there's anything this way. There is a path, though. When you're running through wilderness and you don't know where you're going, it's always a good idea to stick to the path, because sometimes there's a signpost. If you stick to the path, you'll usually run across a signpost after a little while. So there's the travel. There's a shack. Alright, but where's the village? One shack does not a village make. And of course, now it's raining. Because of course it is. Okay. I think that's where I want to be. So yeah. This is Baramu. We've actually found the village. It's hidden in a little valley, a bit in from the shore. Pretty clever, if you ask me. But there's one particular town I want to see again, so we're going to leave Baramu as quickly as we can. I hope this is the path back to the... Alright, where am I now? That's me. Where's the ship? Alright, that's where I need to get back to, is down this path. So keep going down the southern path. Okay. Maps can be your friends after you get the markers on them. They can be useless before you get the markers. Okay, so it's not that hard to get to the village from the beach. Let's just see. Marthin Redry. And the Traveler is Marthin Redry. Yep. So he's the. So that's the Boatmaster's house. Clever to have that be the house that's right. Bal Oira. I wonder what that is. Again, not the exact village I had in mind, but another pretty one. Tiny, but pretty. This one's got a lighthouse at the end. Someday we'll come here and explore it proper. But I'm actually going to kill stream in a few minutes, because I'm getting tired. Alright, so let's go back to the boat and see if I can find that one other little town that I remember. Oh, I forgot there's a castle in this village. Well, not a castle, but a fort. One of the cool things about Morrowind is that the orcs are a part of the Legion. They're not the bad guys. I think it's funny that this Khajiit's name is Ajani, because there's a Magic the Gathering character named Ajani who is one of the Leonin, or cat people, or Magic's equivalent of cat people. I just think that's cool. Whoever programmed this village into the continent mod probably put that in as an Easter egg, or an in-joke. Maybe from the Firewatch doc. Firewatch is basically a whole stream session by itself. Let me just show you how big Firewatch is real quick. Alright, there's the harbor. There's the city. There's the tower. And with distant land turned on proper, you can actually see Red Mountain from the top of that tower. But you can see beyond the castle, there's this big, huge village behind it. Firewatch is one of the bigger towns in the mod, but it is still dwarfed, I think, by Necrom and Almalexia and a couple other cities out here. Necrom's an experience. We're going to have to do that one stream. But I still got to figure out how to break the script so I can get to the catacombs. Okay, I can't remember what this other town I remember is called. It's not Helnum. Well, we're going to let it go for tonight, I think. I think this is where I'm going to end stream. However, I don't like leaving unfinished characters. So there's a thing I do at the end of each stream for a character who isn't meant to be a longer term character. Wow. This part of the landmass, look at that. That looks like the profile of a screaming man, doesn't it? Doesn't that edge of the landmass look like a profile of a screaming man? Wow. Interesting discovery there. Kind of reminds me of that old man of the mountain rock formation. Alright, I think that's far enough. Let's do this. Let's end this character. And with that, that's where I'm going to end stream tonight. But I think we're going to end stream on a raid. We are going to raid over to a channel I know called Piano Rogues. They're a very talented pianist and artist who stream twice a week on Tuesday and Thursday nights. And I think you'll really enjoy them. They do take requests, as long as you can send them the music if they don't have it already. And I think they're a lot of fun, and I think you'll think so too. So let's head over to Piano Rogues.
The same stuff. Oh goodness, what happened?